The Colosseum secrets of Rome's bloody arena. They say over 500,000 people died here, yet not a single grave marks their final breath. The camera glides through the giant stone arches of a ruined amphitheater. Sunlight flickers through cracked corridors, but shadows dominate. Here warriors fought beasts, men battled for freedom, and emperors decided who would live or die with the turn of a thumb. Cut to a slow pan of the arena floor, now silent, once soaked in blood. Beneath these sands, whispers still linger of gladiators who prayed before descending into the darkness of underground chambers. Some never came back. But what if the real secrets were never seen by the crowd above? What if the Colosseum isn't just a ruin, but a tomb filled with stories that no one was ever meant to hear? Welcome to Rome's greatest monument, a place of glory and ghosts. This is the Colosseum, in the heart of ancient Rome. A new symbol of power began to rise. Not a palace, not a temple, but a theater of blood. In 72 AD, Emperor Vespasian ordered the construction of the Flavian Amphitheater, what we now call the Colosseum. It was not just a building, it was a message, a monument that said, Rome is for the people. What made this even more symbolic was where it stood. The Colosseum was built on the ashes of Nero's Golden House, a lavish estate of a tyrant emperor. Vespasian had it torn down, and in its place he gave Rome a gift of violence and glory. When it opened, Emperor Titus, Vespasian's son, unleashed a celebration that would echo through the centuries. 100 days of non-stop games. Tens of thousands of spectators watched as gladiators fought to the death. Exotic animals were hunted, and yes, even mock naval battles were staged by flooding the arena floor. The Colosseum was Rome's social heartbeat, a place where emperors could win favor, where politics were paused, and the people united by spectacle. It wasn't just entertainment, it was strategy. At a time when the Roman Empire was expanding, its wealth and might growing, the Colosseum served a deeper purpose. Keep the public fed, keep them thrilled, and they won't ask questions. Panem et circenses bred in circuses, the Roman formula for control. As Rome flourished, the Colosseum became the ultimate stage for its confidence and cruelty. And though emperors came and went, the games never stopped. For centuries, blood was the price of applause. It wasn't just the largest amphitheater ever built. It was a marvel of ancient engineering, a machine made of stone. The Colosseum could seat between 50,000 to 80,000 people, more than many modern stadiums. But what truly astonished the world was how efficiently it worked. Its elliptical design wasn't just beautiful, it was smart. With 80 entrances, spectators could enter and exit in minutes. Each Roman knew their section and seat, thanks to a carved numbering system that rivals today's digital ticketing. Imagine 50,000 people arriving, and not a single stampede. The structure was made from a combination of travertine limestone, tough, and the Romans' greatest invention, concrete. This mixture made the Colosseum both flexible and strong, able to absorb the shock of movement, noise, and even earthquakes. But the true magic lay beneath. Beneath the arena was the hypogeum, a complex network of underground tunnels, holding cells, and trapdoors. Gladiators, animals, and stage props were lifted to the arena floor using man-powered elevators and winches. With a simple cue, a tiger could appear as if by magic. And above, a retractable awning system, the velarium, was operated by sailors from the Roman Navy. It stretched over the seating area to protect spectators from the sun. Yes, a working roof over a stadium. 2,000 years ago. They had it all: shade, water channels for flooding, trapdoors, acoustics so perfect. Even a whisper could travel across stone. And what's most astonishing, it's still here. Through fires, earthquakes, wars. It has stood, as if the stones themselves refused to forget. The Colosseum isn't just ancient architecture. It's a living blueprint of Roman brilliance. It was never just about the games. The Colosseum wasn't just stone and sand. It was the beating heart of Rome. Here, emperors didn't just rule. They performed. They stepped into the arena, not to fight, but to win love. To the crowd, the Colosseum wasn't politics. It was passion. It was panem et circenses, bread in circuses, the formula that kept Rome from rebellion. If the people were fed and entertained, they wouldn't ask questions. They wouldn't challenge power. Gladiators became folk heroes. Victories became legends, and defeat, a lesson in Roman virtue, courage in the face of death. The Colosseum reflected everything Rome believed in: bravery, dominance, discipline. It told citizens, this is who we are. This is what we conquer. And long after the empire fell, the Colosseum remained, a broken shell but never forgotten. Today, it is one of the most recognized monuments in the world, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of Italy's ancient soul. It no longer echoes with the screams of warriors, but it still speaks of a culture that shaped the world. When the tourists are gone, when the moon casts long shadows across the broken arches, some say the Colosseum comes alive again. Locals whisper of curses, of gladiators who never left. Security guards have reported the sound of swords clashing, chains dragging, and sudden gusts of cold air, despite the still Roman night. They've heard screams, footsteps, but found no one. Some believe the Colosseum is haunted, its walls soaked not just in history, but in tormented souls. But it isn't just the paranormal. Beneath the arena lies the hypogeum, an underground labyrinth of tunnels and cells. Many parts remain unexplored, sealed off, untouched for centuries. Some believe there are still hidden chambers, sacrificial altars, and even lost Roman artifacts buried in the dark. What secrets were buried, to be forgotten forever? There are tales of hidden treasure, gold coins, and emperor's relics sealed away during Rome's collapse. Treasure hunters have searched, but the Colosseum guards its past well. And then there's the graffiti. Archaeologists uncovered markings carved into stone seats by ancient spectators, names, insults, bets on gladiators, even prayers for mercy. It's as if the stone itself remembers. Some theories even go further. Historians argue that in its later years, the Colosseum became a site of secret executions, or even pagan rituals hidden behind the empire's public face. A monument to glory, or a graveyard of forgotten sins, no one knows for sure, but every crack in the stone, every whisper in the tunnel, suggests that the Colosseum story is far from over. Every year, over 6 million people walk through these ancient arches. Some come for the history, others come for the experience. Welcome to the Colosseum, not just a ruin, but a living monument. Today, it stands at the center of Rome, a short walk from bustling cafes, museums, and the breathtaking ruins of the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Step inside, and you step into a different world. Visitors can explore the arena floor, where gladiators once stood, descend into the hypogeum, the dark underworld beneath, and climb to the upper tiers, where the poorest Romans once watched the greatest show on earth. For those seeking a unique view, night tours are now available. With strategic lighting, the Colosseum takes on a haunting glow. Every shadow feels like a memory. Even the stars come to walk these halls, from Angelina Jolie to Tom Hanks and even Pope Francis. This is a place where past meets present. And now with VR experiences, you can slip on a headset and see the Colosseum as it once was. Crowds roaring, shields clashing, the emperor watching from above. It's more than sightseeing, it's time travel. If you had the chance to enter the Colosseum, would you walk the same path as a gladiator? Would you feel the weight of history beneath your feet? Or hear the whispers of those long gone echoing through the arches? Now we ask you, would you want to visit the Colosseum one day? If you could step back in time, would you sit in the crowd, cheering? Or would you try to stop the fight? Let us know in the comments below. Which part of the Colosseum story fascinated you the most? What ancient secret do you think still lies buried? And if you love discovering the untold stories of ancient landmarks, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.